Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our Legendary Tomb Kings campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Let's go and get back in here. I did a couple of things off screen just to try to get the start going a bit faster here. Switching over to construction time, move this army down here for better public order. Now, I'm thinking about... I can take this town right now. I'm a little worried she could rotate down. I don't know where Malekith is. It's not the end of the world if I lose this army. Everybody's relatively low level. I can hire this stuff back. You know, this guy's immortal. The general's immortal. It would suck to lose a level 5 Necrotect. I don't think they can reach it in one turn. I mean, I'm looking here. It looks like they'd be just short. So I think I'm going to go for it. We'll get aggressive here. This could be a little silly. The Beastmen are also roaming around here somewhere, I think. Oh, it's a siege. They have it walled. Actually, that's really bad. I should have looked at it to see. Because now they can come down, get into range, and then attack me with the town, and they'd get all this extra stuff. Yeah, so we have to get off of there now. Yeah, we're going to have to dash off of that now. Their army is fairly weak, but... I still have 3 Guard of Naggarond, though. 1 Black Art Corsair. I think I'm going to have to cancel this. I guess damn it. Now, I should have kept my siege going. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do it this turn anyways. Okay, let's just go over here. Not annoying, but not an insane problem. Could have hired. I had to dash down into there to get into that town in time. Okay, so we're gonna be... It's gonna take an extra turn for the Ushapti. We're gonna wait to hire this until we get a guy in here that... I mean, I would make some more money. How much did we figure out? It was gonna be 260, so it's like an extra 110 per turn. I think I am going to get rid of this, and then next turn we'll move the dude back into province and grab this one, and I don't know if we'll upgrade this. But we'll at least get the tier 1. I don't know, like, is it worth paying 110 gold every turn just so that I have a little bit more movement in that one particular region? I think not. I mean, that's 5% of our income right now. Okay, so that's all good. I did decide to go ahead and get 1 more priest with my tech for 1,000 gold. It's going to take about, I think, 12,000 to get both buildings next turn. So I should have 1,000 left for this. And then we want to get probably this Tomb Scorpion follower pretty soon. Okay. That does give plus 12 anti-large to the War Sphinx, I just noticed. That one tech. So then these would have... Come on. 15 versus infantry and 15 versus large. I don't know. Let's have 35 versus large. I feel like the War Sphinx is probably just better, like in most situations, but I mean, I'll get them both. Okay, I think that's it as far as provinces go. We're gonna wait. So we'll build some stuff here. Now, as far as Sterak Core goes, this place, I want to move my dude over here and hire. Next operation is going to be build this up to tier 3. And then we can start building the Tomb Ward guys. I mean, conversely, we could, this is already tier 3, we could go ahead and get the Tomb Guard here. I think 260 gold per turn is just too much to leave on the table, though. With that one special building. Okay, Necrotech's just hanging out. What else? That's all good. We don't have much money for much else. Okay.
Speak. What is dead should dead remain.
Now! My tribe is open to your offer.
I don't really want to do a military alliance with them.
Call me Lord. You smell stink, trusting, perhaps.
Alright, let's go on next turn. As long as I have military access or I can walk through there without making them mad, I think that's probably fine, because they're not going to help me in any kind of conflict, probably, so just trade agreement and then military access, especially the Skaven's very important for that, so I can walk through and maybe take out those other Dark Elves on the island off to the right. We got an ambush. They have a lot of Blackguard at Naggarond. I mean, I don't see how we lose this. I could just auto it. I'm afraid we'll take some injuries. I mean, it's 40 on what, 15? We'll just auto resolve this one. I don't think that's abuse. It's 40 on 18. I do have enough large units where we could eventually hack through these guys. I have a lot of magic. We are going to lose some, but we're going to lose some either way we do it. Just auto it. That's probably fair. We're going to replenish almost all of it anyways, because we're in our own territory with a lot of replenishment, so... Remember, I was in ambush stance, so if you're wondering, well, why did they run all the way down here like that? It's because I'm in ambush stance, and they didn't see it, probably. Although it wasn't an ambush attack. You gotta go with the money. Ooh, that is interesting now, though. It was all just an elaborate bait. You know, I knew the other town had tier 2 walls. But yeah, they would have killed that one army if I didn't come over to reinforce. Nah, I don't want to get pulled into wars. Like if Clan Rictus declares war on them or something. They don't. It doesn't really hurt your politics. I don't believe if you decline treaties like that. Okay, they wounded my level 1 Tomb Prince, whatever. Nobody's home. That is a hell of a garrison. I think they have 1 or 2 sword. I can't tell. Okay, they have 2 shades with great swords. Okay, those do not have halberds. I'm not worried about those in a siege. Bolt throwers are probably not going to matter that much. Black Dragon's going to be frustrating. But the Sepulchral Stalker should be able to deal with him. Only 4 Blackguard of Naggarond. Can I beat them with 40? I don't know where he is, though. Malekith. Because if he runs back at me, I need to be, like, kind of healthy. I can get these guys really quickly. Now, I would have to hand over a lot of units to him and just make him the totally pimped out army because he has the frenzy ability for Ushabti, so I want to hand over all of these to Ushabti if I do that, and the Sepulchral Stalkers because I just have more upgrades, leadership, all this stuff on him. -3 cost and 50% cooldown reduction for Fate of Buna, or do I want Power Drain? It's 15 mana, so if I cast this, I'd have to cast this 5 times to be worth it, but the cooldown is very nice. Although it's not a very long cooldown, it's only 26 seconds. Power Drain, I think. don't know why it says drain, because you're not taking it from other people. You're just getting extra reserve. My reserve, I'm going to have like 100 magic or something.
Suspect treachery.
That bonus versus large is actually pretty relevant if I overcast that. Save 1 cost, which is not... It's not awful, because remember, the more that I use spells with this, the more health it generates. It gives everybody 60 extra health, so I want to cast as many spells as I can. Increased effect area. How much does it cost over? It's 18. I mean, if I throw this in their walls, overcasted... then it might just, like, wipe them out. Okay, so I could get, you know, maybe a couple of extra of these in there. But I need the damage. Like, I really need to wipe out. I think I'm going to go with this. Eight melee attack, 10 strength, 7 melee attack. Yeah, let's go with Conquer.
Excels in necromancy.
Who else? Okay, this guy.
Suspect treachery.
I can also use the shadow magic. Don't have Pit of Shades yet. Okay, so I mean the strategy is if I can kill Blackguard of Naggarond, I win. I think. Nothing else here is really that threatening. They don't have a good lord. There's only 4 stacks of them, but I can use some combination of... I just don't... Okay, what would be the most efficient? Fate of Buna, like, directly hits them. If they're all stacked up, though, I can use the Sandstorm or the Penundral Pendulum. I used that once in my Dark Elf campaign, but... How much does it cost? Upgraded, overcast, 15. So it's 3 less than the other one. But it's a pretty small area of effect. If they're all lined up perfectly in a line, maybe. I feel like the Sandstorm one is going to be better if it's like the other side of the portcullis and they're just all like grouped up. The Vortex one is probably going to be better than this. But I can also use a little bit of... I mean, I could use like that on the dragon or something, or I don't think I'll use shadows that much here, just because I feel like the Death and Nehekara are going to be stronger for this particular engagement. Like, Vortex spells are so good when everyone's filtered around that gate, and it's just like everyone's just dogpiled around that gate. And the walls like, give you a little bit of protection from your units getting hit by that same Vortex spell. So... Whereas if you're just on a normal battlefield and there's just huge long lines, then a wind spell might be a little bit more effective there. The wind spells are good too when they're all clumped up, but that one I'm pretty sure has a pretty small area of effect. Can I beat him? And be healthy enough to beat potentially a 20 stack from Malekith, who's going to come at me the next turn. Alright, well, step one. Let's go ahead and grab this Sepulchral Stalker. And then we need to hand over all of the big ticket units. Because once again, he has all the upgrades for these. Okay, so what can we give back? Now, these are going to show up late to the party. I think we're going to try for it. Because it's just pretty rare at this point in the campaign not to have somebody guarding this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to give 5 back. The Tomb Prince can get up on the walls, I guess. I need some people to like be able to push forward and soak all those shots from the Dark Shard, so I'm going to need at least a couple of skeleton. And the archers would be nice. This guy doesn't have to be front line. 1, 2. Those guys do have reach in, but I also don't want them to get like blown away. Guess just the birds can fly in really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And these units aren't going to have a lot of upgrades. I think there might be multiple doors, but I feel like there's only going to be like one door. The Higher Titan is still our best bet for knocking down that door, so we're going to have to send him up there with the physical resist, probably, to face tank a lot of stuff, and then we can use our Necrotex to heal him. These guys can fire up onto the rafters. Now, I'm not sure how effective that's going to be, because it doesn't really seem like it has an arc. It's just like a line shot. It's kind of like a rifle. Khatep. I don't know, it's just such a catchy rasp. Alright. Let's do it. It's gonna be scary as hell. Like, it's not just the units, don't forget. This is a tier 5 Naggarond. Those cannons are going to hurt. This, I think, is out of range. I don't know where their Black Arc... Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's out of range. They don't get the Black Arc support. Which is extremely powerful, by the way. For the Dark Elves. Alright. I don't see him anywhere over here, so I don't think he's going to be able to hit me next turn. Which is good. And these guys are just going to go up on the walls and just try to tie people up. And we're just going to try to bash in the front door. It's just the most fun way to do it, too. Like, you can build compositions, you know, like with the dwarves. Like, you can get a bunch of cannons and, like, stack everybody in a corner and, you know, slowly, like, blow out all of their towers and then just walk up and, like, shoot them down with quarrelers. You know, there are strategies like that, and I've done that. But that's just not as much fun as just running up and just beating your way through these sieges. So can you exploit the system with like different line of sight things and like different strategies? Of course, but you can exploit virtually any strategic system. You know, you just have to have a good mentality about the game and just say, look, I just want to play a fun, clean game. I mean, why not? Do I know how to exploit? Yes. But I try my best not to. Unless they're exploiting me a lot, and I'm just like, I'm going to lose the campaign if if they don't quit messing with it. Okay. But most of the time, I try my best not to. Okay, so the game plan is Naggarond Guard have to go at all costs. So we're going to be using Fate of Buna on them. I'm curious to see what our Winds of Magic is going to be, because we have so many buffs to Winds of Magic right now. Because each one of those wizards with the plus 15 power drain, I believe, adds an additional 15. So having like 2 power drains and eventually 2 arcane conduits. I've never run armies with 2 wizards in them. Because, you know, it's kind of a waste of a slot because you only have so much magic. But if you have 2 arcane conduits and power drains, and it does give you more versatility, then, you know, maybe it's worth. Okay, so there are 3 entrances. Okay, this is actually very good for us. So Shopti can probably tear down some of these entrances too. And that'll force them to spread themselves pretty thin on these walls to man all of those towers. And he's coming in from the corner over here. Okay, so this army obviously will want to go and deal with all this side. Got 130 power reserve. So the power reserve, if you've never really figured this out, is basically that's your total amount of mana that you could spend, period, in a conflict. Damn, we're only starting with 8. That's what you're getting in the conflict. But it comes in slowly over time, and the more power reserve you have, the faster it comes in over time. So things like Arcane Conduit allow you to transfer from power reserve over towards your mana that you have. And some things actually increase your power reserve temporarily so that you actually gain more mana than you would have in the first place. So it's kind of a... It's a cool system. It's kind of wacky, though. It's a little difficult to understand sometimes, but... Okay, so... This guy's the guy who's going to be spamming stuff most of the time, and then this guy... is going to be using Fate of Buna on cooldown. This guy can fight a little bit, but his main purpose is just going to be to heal the constructs and to stand next to the constructs. Oh, I forgot these are Vanguard also. If I do that, though, they're going to get lit up by all their archers. I really don't have a lot of skeletons to soak this fire. So we're going to have the Hyro Titan run up to the door. We can also have some Ashapti. I'm going to have to split these up. This thing just sounds so creepy. Those guys can't Vanguard, no. Okay, and then these guys, I guess, will just be 6 guys. It's gonna be complex. The bar sometimes gets in the way here. Woof. That burns. Where's my necrotect? Oh, it's different. Okay. Yeah, they just are not doing that much over here. Okay, they don't have people behind them that much. Birds are probably just gonna die. Damn it, everyone focuses him out. Like, leave me alone, bro. Whoa, whoa, no. Go beat this down. Oh, we did beat it down. Okay. Let's go in this way, then. They're gonna flank him. Where is he? Go in, get in, get in. Oh, I tagged 2 people. Damn it. Okay. Beta Buna right here. How much damage is that doing? Doing some pretty decent damage. Okay, those are shot to your dead. Get in here, boys. Let's go. Necrotect. Actually, there's no need to climb. Just run in here. Well, we kind of do need to take them off the rooftops there. I guess that's fine. Whatever. We're not gonna have enough for that. Oh dang, is he really hurt? Where is he? Oh, they're focusing him out. I don't know what happened to him. Crap, there he is. Get over here. Why is he... I'm pretty sure he's dead. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We can get another one, but... God bless. How did he end up over there by himself? Actually, right here. We're gonna get those guys. Uh... Shit, did I loot? Damn it, I think I lost my other wizard. That was one of my big wizards, too. Alright, ignore this. Get over here right now. There's too much firepower going on over here. Okay, sandstorm these guys. No, ignore. Get over here right now. Do not everyone sit on that dragon. Those things are hurting really badly. Yes, tie that crap up. Damn it. There's my shadow magic guy. Okay. Weakness. Oh, there were always gonna be some casualties here, but Jesus. Okay, so I lost one of my high-ranking wizards, but we do have a lot of wizards. Alright. I don't think I lost anyone else of value. Yeah, I lost my Nehekara wizard. Now, Grand Hierophant Khatep can get Nehekara magic. Remember, I can just spend like 2 points and get the cheap stuff. The spammable stuff. You know, the tornado thing is good. Once we get the shadow magic guys up and going, though, that is better. Probably. So, does it suck to lose a level 12 wizard? Of course. Actually, he is immortal, right? I think he's immortal. The wizards get it at level 12, I believe. I told you I was going to be bloody, man. That was a tough fight. We did neutralize the Naggarond pretty well. These shades, though, those were the things that were really tearing us up, because we don't have like, good units that can get on those walls. I believe this guy might actually be immortal. Yes. Wounded. Yes. Okay, so we do get him back. I mean, I'm trying to sit there and justify, oh, it doesn't matter. It's not that bad if we lose it. It obviously sucks. Sometimes I just try to make myself feel better about big losses. Okay, that's great. Good stuff. Now that cripples them. They get this level 4. Oh, man. This is awesome. Oh, now we get some Tomb Guard. Oh, man, that was great. Got so many sweet things out of that. Upgrade that bad boy. Yes. All of these are pretty good buildings. Occupied Naggarond. We do get a bit more cash here, I think. We don't get their special building. But anytime you capture a tier 4, especially this place has 10 building slots too. So that is awesome. Man, I don't even know what to buy. We'd get a Necrosphinx if we upgraded that all the way. That's super expensive, though, to get defenses. Now, it's orange. So that does suck, because stuff is going to be very expensive. But now we can start hiring some serious stuff. Tomb Guard, halberds. Now we can get that tomb thing with Khatep. Now we don't have that much replenishment. We need to start leveling up our replenishment stuff at this point. Oh, look at all that. I mean, this army is going to be straight beast mode pretty soon. Now we're getting to the point where we have some good stuff. So we want to divvy up some of this and like not just have him be the super powerhouse army. I mean, sort of. We do want him to be strong, but we can have them both higher. So he's already pretty decked out. We can hand off stuff next turn to kind of equalize it. We need to just try to plow through. This guy needs something that can siege attack. None of these are siege. It's basically just the Hero Titan. We could give him a Casket of Souls. It is +2 for all unit recruits. Is this my Legendary Lord guy? How much time do we have? 45 minutes. Okay, yes. So we've already got him going. Now, these upgrades are cheaper, though. This is a lot cheaper right now. So we might want to wait to upgrade those other buildings until we get our Necrotect over there to lower the cost. So here... We'll get one extra Shopti and a Shopti with Great Bow. And then I think we want the Tomb Scorpion here because it's cheaper. It's a green area. Like right here, the Tomb Scorpion's costing me like 5,200 because I have the provincial bonus and the dude. Yeah, and it's 9,000 here, so it's way more. Getting the quarry is probably fine. We don't have marble yet, do we? We're about to get marble out of this place. But we have 2 trade partners, so... Like, I could wait on this and wait till we get the provincial and the Necrotect and all that stuff. Actually, let me say... Okay, so we'll stick to the plan. So anything over here I can upgrade, then I should. because it's just going to be cheaper. So 1, 2. Might as well grab some salt. Because these are the 3 main buildings. Eventually we'll sell the salt once we get to tier 5 so we can make more room for this stuff. But right now, you know, how much was it? It's 640. It's going to earn me 100 gold a turn. You know, it's going to be at least, I don't know, 40 turns, 30 turns before we get this to tier 5, so. And that will give us access to some of the mortuary cult stuff, too. And then this is 6,000. I mean, we might as well get it. We do want to get to the knights eventually. Those sepulchral stalkers actually did pretty well. And that's all of our money. Down to 100 gold. Man, that was great. What a battle. I can just leave him here to chill, and that would actually allow me to go for more growth. Get that up to tier 5 faster. Now they're kind of running. I think they're just running home. I don't think they'll betray me. We'll see. Okay, so we can't upgrade any of this stuff yet. I need to put defenses here, probably. Naggarond's still ranked 18, though.
Morathi. What is dead should dead remain.
How are they just ranked 1 rank above me? I'm so much stronger than them right now. I mean, I guess my units are kind of injured. I don't know if it takes that into account, but... Okay, what do we got? I couldn't really tell. It looked like Fate of Buna was going to be helpful. Okay, so do I want Fate of Buna or do I want Power Drain? Guys, I have to go with Power. 15 is just so strong. 15 extra wins of magic.
The day of awakening comes.
Okay. So let's just get it all hired. Nah, he's going to be sitting there chilling for a few turns, replenishing, so we might as well global some of the bigger stuff here. Let's see. Actually, what is global the, those guys? Now, we don't want to global, or we don't want to try to recruit too much at a time because he could come down, and I need to make sure I have a fairly reputable army just in case he comes down to fight me.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
I think we can safely get rid of this chariot. Chariots are... The tier 1 chariots are starting to lose their luster a little bit here. I do need to watch for chevrons, though. Okay, so I would get 2 chevrons for hiring Ushapti here. I forgot about that, so we need to pay attention to chevrons. So I do want ranks on. So I need to hire all the Ushapti through him because he gets 2 extra recruitment ranks on him. We just can't hire more Ushapti. Okay, let's redistribute some of this stuff. Ooh, actually, these need to stay in the town because they're injured and they get more healing when they're in the town. So that's a no-go. Then we could trade out like the Necrotect or something. Get one more Ushopti hired here.
Victory, yes!
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take 4 turns for stuff. Okay, let's just... Okay, that's fine.
Risen. Submit to your king. King of fools.
Oh. Okay, I guess we're maxed out here. And these guys would be an upgrade over normal skeletons, obviously. So we still have a couple of Stalkers and 2 Shopti that we need to hire, but we're going to have to wait till next turn to hire all that. Unless we step down into this property, but I don't want to do that. Like, I need to have everybody here and, like, ready to roll. In case he's, like, in ambush stance and comes rolling at me or something. Whew, okay, my god, what a turn. If we could just stabilize for, like, one more turn without having, like, I don't know, the Skaven and everyone else turn on us, like, in one turn, then I think we'll be alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this guy. Where's the border? Right here? Like, you get all these buildings and you feel really powerful, but then at the same time, like, your income's so low, you know? It just takes a while to build back up and build this stuff out again. But we're finally going to start getting some of the really exciting things going on here. Okay, so I need jars now so that I can get the Sphinx, Necrosphinx. The Scorpion bonus. Actually, the Tomb Guard thing would be nice too. So we're going to start... That's kind of our next thing, is we need to start bringing up some of the things to tier 3, especially some of the green towns. We need to bring those up to tier 3 so that we can get Tomb Guard. And we're going to do that in tier 3. I think it's better to bring up the green towns to go for Tomb Guard rather than to bring up the orange town for Shopti at this point. The Shopti are very awesome, but we need some front line with Tomb Guard also. So we can start transitioning into some Tomb Guard units. Okay, so that's all good. Once we get enough money, we can go ahead and upgrade Starag Core here. Oh, tech-wise... Yeah, we're going for this one. Doesn't really make sense to go for anything else right now. We did just get a couple more priests. Now our Nehekar priest guy is going to come back in 1 turn, or 5 turns. So we'll have him, but we do have one more priest.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
Now, this guy's primarily going to be a scouter, I think. So getting the extra Winds of Magic Power Reserve. I don't know if there's a cap. I don't know if 130 is the cap or what. Or do I want 2 jars? I'm pretty low on jars per turn. I think I'd rather... Well, the Tomb Scorpion guy is pretty nice, too. But for a scout, I think I'd rather have this guy just because it's global. Where did I even hire him? Oh, he's right here. Oh, no, I hired him... Why did I hire him down there? Oh, I must have been looking at that place on accident. Damn it. I think it was still going to be level 6 either way. But I need to scout up here. I might have to get rid of him and get the jars. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get rid of him and get the jars. I goofed that up. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up between whether I want those wins or the jars, because I have so much wins already. Here we go. Treacherous is also something interesting, but... Replenishment. I think I'm gonna go for replenishment here. Wait, is that only... It's only if I'm in an army, though. No, he's not gonna be in an army. I could go for jars, jar hoarder, or I could just start... I'm gonna go for jar hoarder. Then use him as a scout.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
Let's just sort of see what's going on. Okay, I think that's it. Jars. We did get some salt. What did I need to save up for that 150 though for the scorpion one. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Let's check this stuff. Why is it deteriorating? Actions. Great power is starting to creep in there a little bit.
Plan ripped as we make claw pact. Yes, yes.
People who like us, let's see if they'll give us a gift. Sometimes they do that. I forgot to check that.
Aid each other. Yes, yes. Good, good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes places, if you have really good diplomacy, will just give you cash. They'll only do it like once every like 10 turns or something.
My tribe is open to your offer. Do not disappoint them. This time.
Just as kind of a reward for keeping good, like trying to keep good diplomacy. So I forgot to cash in on that. I probably could have done that a while ago. That could be a pretty big oops. Like that's obviously a lot of money with for the Tomb King. So, oh, that actually does give me enough to go ahead and do nothing. Nope. You know what? There was something with 700 I thought I could do. Upgrade that one. Is I gonna get growth or something? And public order is something that I'm interested in. I don't think I need to build it here necessarily. I'll build it in a place that has green. I'll build it here. Okay. We'll save up for something else. Jeez. Okay. Need to crush him out of the north, and we can finally start going somewhere else. There he is. Oh, she got a horse now. She's running home to Papa.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably going to end that non-aggression. Yeah. Okay, well, don't worry. Just because we've taken out Naggarond, we're going to have some more action coming up soon. Don't turn on me, Skaven. I think they're just going home. I just need Naggarond out of there. Because that's a corner of the map up there, so if I can get that stabilized... Like, a big part of any sort of Warhammer is you want to control your battlefronts, right? So you want to make sure you can't get completely surrounded and flanked.
I had sent on Friday a bottle with just...
They can probably hear you, dude. You might want to shut the door.
And I thought that it might still be there. She doesn't have any bottles.
I don't know.
Okay, there's one. Okay. Alright.
Oh, let me shut the door. She's talking on the phone there.
I forgot her bottles.
What?
Her bottles. She has no bottles at daycare. They just called.
Oh.
They
I
must
left them in the car.
be in the car because they're not in the fridge. She has one in the fridge, powdered formula from Friday. So she's good for right now. But as soon as you're done with this, you're going to have to go back over there
Alright.
and give her the rest.
Okay. Yeah, I dropped my daughter off at daycare, and I brought the bottles with me. I just forgot to take them in.
Are they in a cooler pad?
Yeah.
Is there ice in it?
I mean, it's pretty cool in the garage. It's cold outside. I think it'll probably be fine. Alright. Yeah, that 40-person micro is pretty rough there. I mean, she's got some food there right now, like my wife just said. She's good for, you know, another couple of hours. So we can finish this up. I think we've got like one more turn in us, and then that's probably about it. Tomb Protector. Looking pretty good right about now. Grab that. 2 more Tomb Guard. This army is looking pretty legit. We can go hunt him down here in a second. Can we hire? None. We're full for the next couple of turns. Alright, so still chilling. Can't do a lot yet. That's becoming a public order problem. I just realized we don't have any public order buildings here because we just had a general sitting here most of the time. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch this back over to public order as much as I like the growth. It's only 6 military presence. Okay. We're not gonna be able to deal with that yet. Walk over here, reduce the cost. Shock Trock, yeah, we need public order. Okay, so that'll help with that, and then probably about it. Now here, can get some more marble. In theory, I would like to get growth. Yeah, one more turn, and this army should be able to go out and wallop. whatever they have over there, most likely. Let me see. Does this guy have, or this place have a garrison? They don't really have much in the way of garrisons. Oh, what? They lied to me before. They told me the only place that I could get golden heads was from down south, right? I mean, they're trolling. Yeah. They said it's right there. There's some right here. So that's glitched out. Now, do I have them via trade? Does it... They haven't built that up yet. How badly do I want those golden heads? I mean, I need them for all of my legions, basically. I mean, these aren't like the most mind-blowing units in the world, but like that would be really nice. Don't have wine. We need herbs and pottery. Yeah, most of the big ticket stuff. Yeah, 20% ward save is pretty legit. And minus 30 armor for 22 seconds on people is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. If you have a lot of jars laying around. I still think this is a little subpar, but yeah, I mean, the gold would be nice, but unless they build that up, I wasn't even sure they could trade. Okay, so they do have some special stuff. I really don't want to go on a campaign to fight them, though. I mean, I would just blow through them. But there's just no point, really, I don't think. I mean, let me see. So I need access to all of these things. 20 rituals. I have to go down and get the Black Pyramid. And then control basically everything in the desert. I have to basically go down and take out the desert. We're gonna have like some insane Tomb King on Tomb King action late game, probably. Okay. In other words, I don't need this stuff up here. It's all gonna be yellow. I'd rather just have a trade partner, if I can rely on them, which is questionable. There aren't any books up there, I don't think. Where are these last books? Canopic jars are okay. It's okay. That's what I want. Where is this? Is it a ship or an arm? If it's a ship, there's like no way I'm ever going to beat it. Okay. I think that's probably going to be it. We're just going to chill for another couple of turns. Oh. Wait, is this the priest I hired last turn? Okay. Get up here and scout. Alright. They're hiring a few more. Now, they're not going to have that much they can hire, though. They can get shades, though. They can't get any Naggarond, because none of these could be tier 4 towns, so that's good. I don't know how many he already has. Okay. And we might just, like, in these types of territories, we might just burn this and just let them have it. Like I said, I really don't want to fight them, at least not right now. They seem pretty, like, indifferent to me being a great power so far. Oh, okay. He went into ambush. I could walk up there and accept his ambush and just fight him. That might be a little arrogant. But, like, Khatep's army... Like, I'm gonna finish hiring those Ushapti this turn. Should be able to mow them down. Oh, there's that army again. Doombringer. Melee infantry. Now, I never know if this affects monstrous infantry or not. Well, I don't have any cav hardly, so we'll put it on this and see if it applies to melee or not. Okay, yeah, they're still really weak. They don't ever regenerate. Okay, so I know that... Pretty sure that he's sitting here waiting for an ambush. So, I mean, we could walk into it. We'll figure that out next episode, though. We'll keep this at about an hour. But, yeah, I mean, that's 4 Tomb Guard. We still have a Lure of Death for the Naggaronds. Yeah, I mean, we can just Spirit Leech. Fate of Yuna. Take him down. He still has the thing that boosts Jaff's whatever. Oh, when did he get a Tormentor Sword? I didn't even notice that. Okay, even better. Tormentor Sword is awesome, by the way. Lowers everybody's melee attack by 26. It only lasts for 9 seconds. I'm pretty sure they nerfed that. Like, this patch. Or pretty soon. 9 seconds. It used to last like 20 seconds. Maybe even 30. It lasted a long time. It was, I mean, it was overpowered. It was one of the best items in the game. I think it's like a common item. Okay, so that's definitely a little more balanced. Okay, so I don't know what he has in terms of power. But I do know what I have. We've got a lot of these as Shopti with great bows. I don't know how much splash damage they do either. I assume they probably splash some because they're huge. These guys are pretty strong. Yeah. We could have these tie up Naggarond for a while. They have pretty high melee defense. Yeah, they could probably do pretty well against them. And then I get the 10% physical resist also. We'll figure that out next episode, though. So I think I might go walk into this ambush. Just go from there. I mean, this will murder everything they have. I mean, these things would even probably do all right against Naggarond, honestly. Because they get a bonus versus infantry also. So they, I mean, it's not as big as their bonus versus large, but, you know. Anyways, I'm so excited. I'm going to get to try these out next turn, but we got to go give our daughter some food at daycare, whatever. And then we'll come back and probably do some more later today. But, I mean, this episode's probably not going to come out for like a week or so, or maybe 2. Because I do have a lot of pre-recorded episodes, because I wanted to make sure it's a good campaign. I think I explained that before. I want to make sure I don't just get like blown out of the water early, which did happen a couple of the times when I was trying this and still learning. But, okay, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Awesome fight. We've got some more coming up. I'm probably going to walk into this ambush next episode. Might be a little foolhardy, but I'd like a good fight, and I think we can handle it. I mean, if they kill us, you know, really the only thing that's irreplaceable is the Hero Titan, and he's starting to outlive his... Like, he's still good. Obviously, I mean, look at those stats are just like, you know, jaw-dropping stats, like 12,000 health, 120 armor, like just insane melee attack and defense and weapon strength and like ward save. Like, he's a beast, obviously. And the extra winds of magic. I mean, we don't want to lose him, and he is rank 9. But I just don't see any, like, what they could possibly have that could beat me. Unless they have, like, you know, 15 stacks of Blackguard of Naggarond and, I don't know, 5 dragons or something. I just don't get how they're going to beat this army. So, anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.